So far, we have reached the conclusion that for recognizing God's probable message and identifying God's true prophets, we have no more reliable criterion than examining the content of their message and measuring that content against rational and moral principles. But an important point that arises here and is sometimes expressed as an objection to this method and this type of perspective is this. Do common rational and moral principles fundamentally exist? Whatever ethical issue or logical argument you consider, it's possible that one group accepts it and another group rejects it. In ethical matters, we see that some issues in one period, in one region, in one culture are considered ethical, and in another period or region or culture are considered unethical. Even in the fundamental and basic principles of ethics, it is the same. That is, although everyone says justice is good and truthfulness is good, and there's no doubt or disagreement about this, but when it comes to recognizing what justice is and what injustice is, what speech is true and what speech is false, everyone has an opinion and understanding. Some might consider a religious message, a law, and an instruction as just and believe it should be done, but another group might consider it unjust. So in fact, there is no common basis and definition for rationality and ethics. This very point has led many to the conclusion that saying that given these differences, wouldn't it be better for us to set aside a vague criterion like reason and ethics and instead make a religion that we think comes from God the basis for everything? But we previously explained that this type of thinking is very dangerous and such a method is not correct, because it both destroys the basis for choosing the true religion and causes the emergence of unethical religions and the commission of great crimes in the name of religion. The solution that appears to be clear is that we must accept the limitations of our epistemological system and respect those who don't think like us and have different understandings in the field of rational and ethical issues as long as they don't disturb and harm others. But we have no choice but to make our personal understanding and perception a criterion and make it the basis for recognizing right and wrong. For this purpose, it's necessary to start with axioms in which there's no doubt and to adhere to rational, obvious matters, such as not speaking contradictorily, because no one disagrees in this field and doesn't deny this obvious principle, or for example, to observe the golden rule of ethics. The rule that says what you like for yourself, like for others too. So in that way, we like others to treat us, we also treat others the same way. If we adhere to reason and ethics at least this much, many problems will be solved. And with this method, we can trust the same basis we mentioned, and while accepting our limitations and being more tolerant in dealing with others, reach a reliable criterion for recognizing divine messages.